this morning with the Lemons family, with their uncle, Mr. Jackson, and we standing before you because we're absolutely heartbroken, but we're also outraged. Right now, we are in the Gold Coast in Chicago, and that lets us know that the gun violence is no respecter of zip codes or tax brackets. We are calling, it is about time that Chicago is declared a national emergency.
These are all our babies. This city belongs to us, not the gun violence, not the guys out here who's taking lives, man. I'm really lost for words that I'm going through this. I've seen this on the news 1,000 times. I cried out. I asked why? Why? But you know, sometimes there's no answer to why. We got to figure out the hows and what can we do to stop this.
Here in the state of Illinois, but we stand here unified today because the violence in Chicago must end immediately. The reason why the violence is not ending in Chicago is because the Chicago Police Department and the mayor's office continue to play out of the same playbook from the past. And let me explain. We need new ideas in order to stop the killings in Chicago. Number one, what I would like to propose in my anti-violence plan for the state of Illinois, especially in Chicago, is to organize police officers, trained police officers in the area of conflict resolution and gang mediation. Yes, police officers can mediate conflicts. Also included in my plan is to organize and train community members in the area of conflict resolution so we can stop killings on the front end. On behalf of my organization, Violence and Weapons Incorporated, we have already intervened in about 35 potential shootings here in Chicago this year. What I mean by intervening, stopping shootings on the front end. You're not going to meet one person in Illinois, and especially in Chicago, who can stop killings on the front end other than T.O. Hartman and the work that some of my staff do on a regular basis. The reason the police cannot stop the killings on the front end is because the police have been trained to respond to violence instead of preventing violence on the front end. According to Chicago DNA Info Chicago, about 306 people have been killed in Chicago so far. Last year we had a record number of homicides in Chicago, and when will the violence end? If the black community does not unify, the violence will never end. My proposal also includes organizing the African American community on a higher level to address our own people. We continue to wait on the system to stop the killing in our neighborhood, and it will never stop because black folks must unify. I really need this message to get out there because I plan to organize the African American community on a higher level to address our sons, our nephews, our nieces, our extended family members. And I'm here in support of House Bill 271. Ammunition coding system so we can trace where the bullets come from. But this is not, there are no words to explain the loss of a loved one. That's why we're here to support the family. But if you really want to stop the killings in Chicago, we have to think out of the box. We cannot continue to march after a killing. We cannot continue to sing "We Shall Overcome." We have a real systemic, chronic problem in the black community because over 85% of all killings in Chicago occur in the African American community, and we as a people are equally responsible.
CEO of a company called Ammo Coding System. Today in Illinois, we have a chance to be brave, not just for Illinois, but for the whole United States. We have a bill pending, HB 271, which requires serialization of bullets and their casings. This, ladies and gentlemen, is DNA for a bullet. This will be able to track back that bullet to the person who bought it, where they bought it, and when they bought it. Because let's face facts. These bullets do not jump off an assembly line and just end up in the west side. People are buying bullets and selling them to gang bangers or trading them for drugs. Our communities are dying. They talk about safe passages. We don't need a safe passage. We need safe communities. And with this type of solution and other solutions that we have with T.O. Hartman's groups, the Violence Interrupters to Stop the Violence, with Eric Russell's group, the Tree of Justice, we together can come together and create a better solution, a real competent solution, something that has teeth. Because let's face it, trafficking of ammunition and guns is against the law, and this will then give us the ability to trace that back to the people who are creating nothing but havoc and sorrow. How many more families do we need to see cry because of this? How many more mothers need to cry because their babies are dying every day? We have over 1,400 people that were shot in Chicago. We have over 300 people that were killed in Chicago due to gun violence. The likelihood of being convicted of a crime of this nature is less than 20% if you kill somebody, and less than 5% if you're only involved in a wounding. That is unacceptable. That is clearly unacceptable. And together, we can make a difference and we can change. And Illinois can help a whole country change by passing this law.
Anytime white billionaires and millionaires show up in our community, it's all about money, and it's more than likely it's about money in their pocket rather than ours. So right now, when it comes to J.B. Pritzker and Kennedy, black folks, we are not so, we no longer have dreams of Camelot where we're just enamored over the Kennedy name. We're not still looking at our grandmother's velvet painting of Martin Luther King and JFK and Robert Kennedy. Because the fact of the matter is that none of these millionaires and billionaires have a vested interest in improving the life of the poor and the working poor in Chicago.
But what happened here is unacceptable. You hear that, Rahm Emanuel? You hear that, Eddie Johnson? Why is this happening? This hurts like hell. I am hurt to death right now that I lost a friend, a sister. This should never happen. She would just celebrate her birthday, do what she do best, is to have fun and enjoy life, and she was ended. And I'm sick of this. This is crap. I'm sick of this. It's time out for too many games. You hear that, Pritzker? You hear that, Kennedy? It's time up for games. It's time for us to revive.
We need to come together and actually start changing ourselves and transforming ourselves to actually make a better world. We need to have a revolution. And that's what we're doing this summer. We're recruiting because we need to change this whole logic, and we need to make Chicago known all around the world for something completely different. Not the people who are being held down, killing each other, but for people actually getting up, raising their sights, and changing this whole entire world.